say, do you guys like that I'm uploading 4 videos a week? If not, I will go back to just 1 or 2. Let me know in the comments. So we have a lot to do. Right now I'm waiting for a fireplace technician to come. He comes between 8:30 and 9:30 this morning. Our fireplace quit turning on at the end of fall, actually, when it was starting to warm up, so perfect timing. But we need to get that fixed before it starts to cool down. And I figured if I did it in the month of August, they wouldn't try and overcharge me because I didn't need it. And I use that fireplace every day in winter. So anyways, so we're gonna have that done today. I need to get a head start on the furniture craziness that's gonna be going on because I'm here by myself and I'm gonna be moving furniture. So we're going to be setting up my desk in my bedroom, and that is, obviously just temporary. So I need to do that. I need to move some things around. I haven't decided. I'll see when I get the sofas in there. I think I might move one of the sofas in there so that it's done. And then I also have that chair that we bought, that beautiful chair with the raw back. And I'm kind of trying to decide where I want to put it in the house. I love the fact that I can have an extra seat to pull in for conversation. And but I will kind of play around with where I'm gonna think I want to put it. I have 2 places I think I might want to put it, but I won't be sure obviously until the new furniture gets here and gets placed. So I think what I'm gonna do today is, I made some delicious beef enchiladas last night for dinner, and they are so good. I'm actually gonna have those again today. So excited. I don't often cook for myself like this, but when I do, I make sure it's something that I love for leftovers, and this I love for leftovers. I'm gonna go ahead and insert that footage now. Enjoy. Hey guys, we're gonna go ahead and cook dinner now. I am going to get 1 pound of beef round, cubed beef. The water, I'm gonna go ahead and get the water seasoned up with a good amount of salt, some freshly ground black pepper, some oregano, 1 bay leaf. I have 2 garlic cloves and half of a small onion. We're making beef enchiladas today. So we're going to allow this to come to a boil, and then we're gonna turn it to a simmer, cover it, and let it simmer for about an hour because we want that meat to shred real easy. Okay, my meat is almost done. We got a little bit of liquid still left in there. We're gonna let that continue to simmer. Sorry about that. And now I'm making some salsa. I got a jalapeno, 2 red chilies, 4 tomatoes, half the rest of that onion, and then 2 cloves of garlic. We're gonna let this come to a boil, and then once it starts boiling, we're gonna turn it off. We're gonna blend it up and make a yummy salsa. Okay, I got the meat all shredded up. Put it in my Ninja. That makes for easy shredding. So I have the meats all ready. Now I'm gonna blend my salsa up. It's beautiful. Smells so good. Smells hot. Oh, yummy. Salsa is so easy to make. This is so good. So good. Okay. I'm gonna get 2 pans going here. One in the back. The one in the back is gonna be for my tortillas. The one in the front is gonna be for my enchilada sauce. I have some avocado oil in this pan. I'm gonna start off by just adding some of this sauce to the bottom of the pan. We're gonna go ahead and fry that up. You're not gonna fry them up till they're hard. You just wanna get them so they're pliable. I also have a mix here of sharp cheddar and Colby Jack. Ernie called and distracted me. So once you film, you film. And so I need to go ahead and do a voiceover here. So I did the layer of tortillas, a layer of meat, a layer of cheese, more tortillas, repeat those layers. And then on the very top, you're going to see me add green onion and olives. And I'm doing it just on the top. If I do a large tray of these, I do the olives and the green onions on each layer. But because it's a small tray and pretty concentrate, I just do it on the top. These are delicious. Feel free to add whatever you want. Make your own enchilada sauce. This is just a quick way for me to make a great dinner for myself and have leftovers for the next day or two. You have to try this. Those are so good. Oh my goodness. Can't wait to have them today again. But anyways, what are we gonna do today? I need to get the desk put into my bedroom, kind of. I don't know. It's gonna be really. Kind of make sense of that. And then I think I'm gonna get one sofa moved into there and leave one that I can sit on, obviously, and then place that chair for sure. Also, I have an idea for these curtains that I have hanging, but these curtains are not my favorite. They're beautiful as far as looks go. They're beautiful, the color and everything. However, when I got them, I wanted to do a treatment on them, and I want to add trim to them, but I'm looking at these, and I didn't pay a whole lot of money to them, and the trim is not cheap. So, is it a great way to add a designer look to some inexpensive draperies? Absolutely. However, these are not beefy enough for me. I need them to be more substantial, more beefy, if I'm gonna do something like that. So then I started thinking, why not just order the curtains the way I want them? So I'm gonna be looking for those online today and see if I can find them for a good price, because I need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 panels. My curtains are not functional, meaning if I needed to shut them, I could. But they're just really for decor purposes. I love how they soften up the plantation shutters. So, but I need them to have a little bit more oomph to them. And they're not giving me those vibes. So a little minor detail, not necessary right now. So we're gonna see what I can find. See if it's something I want to spend money on right now for sure. But I really do think that that's going to add the last little final touch is going to be the frame for the TV. Those guys are expensive. It's something when we got the frame TV that we've been talking about getting, but we just haven't pulled the trigger because they're not cheap, the frames. And the beauty of having the frame on the TV is so that it looks like a piece of art above your fireplace. Also, Ernie and I are we were looking into buying a very traditional mantle. I'll put some pictures up here on the screen of our idea for the fireplace, because that's very modern, very farmhouse, and it's not our jam. I want something that's more traditional in feel. And Ernie was looking at it and said, I don't know how they attach this. So if we go to pull this off, I don't know what's behind it. So what we're gonna do is ask the guys that are building the office out to take a look at it and see if they can build some sort of something to go over it so that it just slides onto it. So it's like a fascia and then solid, on the sides. So we're gonna see about that, but that's coming. These are things that are evolving. It would be great to have that before Christmas for sure, because it'd be great to have it before I decorate for fall, but I don't think that's gonna happen because I love to decorate my mantles. So anyway, it's gonna be kind of a mess in this house until, things get done. Because like I said, we're playing furniture merry-go-round right now, and it's kind of, it sucks. I don't like when my space is out of whack, but good things are coming, so I'm okay with that. So anyways, let's get busy. That's gonna have to do for now. It's only temporary, but at least I can work on my computer and edit and all that kind of stuff while construction is going on. Got everything, he's gone, I got everything put back. So what it was what they call a lazy pilot, and I'm going to share this just in case anybody runs into this. The pilot was clogged halfway, so the flame was not reaching the safety. You can see the pilot flame right there. It was not reaching the safety, so it was turning itself off. So it was all full of construction dust, and I guess it just took one season for it to realize that, or get even worse, because it draws in dust, when it's on. So he took the whole thing apart. He even added new rock and did a deep clean. So I feel really good about it. Was not cheap. It was just under $300, and you have to have this done once a year, he said. So keep that in mind if you got a gas fireplace. He even checked it for gas leaks and carbon monoxide and all that kind of stuff. So I feel very happy to have this done before we start using it. And for those of you who might be wondering, I will have this linked, my fire screen linked in the description. It's beautiful. And I don't talk about it ever on my channel, but it is gorgeous. And if you are in the market for a fireplace screen, I believe it comes in black as well, so if that's something that you want. But I love it. I love the detail, and I love the finish on it. It's beautiful. Okay, so I think I'm going to move. These need to be washed so bad, but I'm going to wait until after construction to do that. But I'm going to move this one or one of the sofas into, I'm kind of nervous. on how it's gonna go, but I need to move one into here. So I got this vacuumed, and I just got the baseboards. I'm gonna put it right here for now. That way I'm not in a hot hurry the day that they come to deliver the new furniture, which is day after tomorrow. So it'll be here by the time you guys see this video, I believe. I'm not sure. Anyways, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm out of breath. Okay. Love it. It looks good in here, y'all. Okay. That looks so good. Okay. Somebody had asked if there was enough room in here for both sofas. Let me show you. Plenty of room. The other sofa is probably gonna come to about right. Let me put this here. Right here, the edge of it. I got plenty of room for a coffee table. Imagine that beautiful library being built in. They've already started construction. I'm gonna insert some pictures here so you could see. Again, you've already seen this if you follow me on Instagram. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be plenty of room in here. My idea is not to have all this walking space in here. I want it to feel cozy and not crowded. That's not the word I'm looking for, but you guys, you'll see. You'll see. I don't have a coffee table yet, but I will find one. So now, let me just turn you around. I don't know if you're going to be able to envision it, but let me turn you around and see. Now that I have the sofa here, imagine this color of blue all the way around. Beautiful bookshelves. Now, well, I have a bunch of decor on there that's going in here, so it's just stored there for right now. But that is why I changed the table. Not size-wise, I needed bigger one, but that's why I chose that color. That's what I meant to say, of table. So I hope that makes sense. I'm not a designer. I'm just a home decorator. I love to decorate my home, so I don't always know exactly what it is I should be sharing with you all. But I seem to get my point across because a lot of you guys thank me for ideas. So I wanted to envelope me the whole space, and you can see that space from in here. So it needs to be cohesive, and I didn't only want a larger table, but when looking for it, I kept that in mind. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I'm on a mission, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to get there, to not decorate my home. I don't want my home decorated. I want my home collected, and I've shared that with you guys on numerous occasions. And it's taken me a while. I have zero patience and all the time in the world. So I have a disease, and The disease is I'm always wanting to change my home for the better, not for anybody else, but for myself. Because I can look at a perfectly decorated home and I can say, oh, I would do this, as many of you guys can as well. That's called personal taste. That's all that is. And sometimes it takes me a minute to get to it. It also takes money to get to that. And I want it to look nice in the meantime. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. You know, I don't change decor like I change my underwear. So I just hope that that makes sense to y'all. But anyways, I just sat at my desk and paid the Fireplace people, and it works out perfectly. So that's lovely. So that is what I'm going to do. Now let's go see if we can't find a landing spot for that extra chair. It's looking so weird in here now. I'm going to move the sofa facing the TV while I wait, but I found a toy. Hey, not bad, right? Okay, here's the chair I'm talking about. I love this chair. So I had two locations here. So move the tree over a little bit, and over there in the corner. So let's try it in both spots and see how we feel about it. Probably not going to be able to make a decision until the rest of the furniture gets here, but let's just play and see what we come up with. Okay, first spot would be here next to my giant birds of paradise. I do love how that feels. Let's walk around and see. I love the look of it next to the giant bird's paradise. I have it kind of sitting out a little bit so you get to see all the detail. Remember, all of this is going to change, so don't pay attention to that. So that's one location that I'm playing with. And this is the other location. I don't hate it there. The only thing that I don't like about it is the narrow this. So when people are all sitting around the table, well, I guess there's plenty of room. I don't know. I will tell, I don't hate either one. This one over here next to the giant birds of paradise makes more sense to me. I've been trying to fill that corner up for a really long time, and nothing quite ever looks good. So maybe less is more in that corner. But as far as this area goes, I'm going to have sofa, love seat, and a chair. And so I like the idea of being able to pull in more seating into the area. So it does make sense to have that extra chair over here. I just don't know how it's going to look once all the furniture is placed. And then I toyed with where Barkley is, my dog. I toyed with putting it in this space here, right here. But I need to see what it feels like with everything else in the space. So there's that. Hopefully one of these spaces it'll look right. So it's nice to have some different furniture in your home that is cohesive. I will tell you that my furniture is not cream. So that's all I'm going to tell you. You guys are going to have to wait and see. Definitely I'm adding some color to my life. So I'm going to leave that there. What else did I want to do today? So I got that sofa moved in. I feel much better. Feel much better about having that moved in because now I'm not going to be so stressed out come tomorrow night or Wednesday. It just depends on, they're supposed to text me today to let me know. Oh, there we go. They're supposed to text me today to let me know what time on Wednesday. So also I have a coffee table coming, but the coffee table arrival time is anytime between Wednesday and Sunday. And then I ordered some pieces to go on the new furniture, and that comes on Wednesday. So I'm hoping to have the video out to you guys this week of all of it, done. The one thing I won't have done, obviously, are those tables because I have to wait for Ernie to come home so we can load one up and take it to the guy and have him give us a quote, and I'm assuming take the other one and drop them off and all that jazz. I do want to get curtains, so I am going to be looking for those, but I need to find them so that they are... Oh, I just got a glimpse of my entryway, and I love it so much. I wish you guys were here and you could see it right now with my eyes. It's beautiful. Anyways, so yeah, so I do want to get curtains. I found so many and they're so expensive. And I don't really want to spend the money on the trim. That's not cheap. The trim is not cheap, and buying expensive trim to put on inexpensive curtains make no sense, especially since these curtains are long enough. I'm happy with the length of these curtains. They're just not substantial enough to add trim to, if that makes any sense. You want a substantial fabric to add trim to so that it looks like a true designer drapery. So having something so thin like this, you can see me right through here, that is not the fabric that you want to add trim to, in my opinion. I need a more substantial drapery. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to continue to look for those, because every one that I was looking while he was working on the fireplace. I'm looking at, anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 for these windows. I need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 panels. Anyways, that's what I need. That is all I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know I appreciated you for staying till the end, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.